Demo, we're going to have a quick look at VMware Tanzu Mission Control. So Tanzu Mission Control is part of our VMware Cloud Services of software as a service application. And TMC looks at Kubernetes cluster across many clouds. And essentially, you can manage and administer Kubernetes cluster, whether it's on Azure or running on VMware, or even running, like we're going to see in my demo, on my Mac. So I'm using Docker Desktop to run Kubernetes. And if we look at what I've got running, number of pods, and we're going to focus on this specific deployment. I got 3 replicas here. The first one. As you can see here, I'm using Docker Desktop as a node and running Docker, and I pull this image from the Docker hub. And actually, the image I have already downloaded the image previously, so it's all been set up very easily with a single command. And if I now look on Tanzu Mission Control, which is part of the VMware Cloud Services, so I've got VMC on AWS, I've got the Visualize Automation Suite, and HCX for migration. So by default, Tanzu Mission Control comes up with one cluster group. Now, cluster group is essentially just a way to bring clusters together, for example, for production or QA and test, and you can essentially apply a set of policies that are common across multiple clusters within a group. So when you first register a cluster, it's very straightforward. So you select a cluster group, give it a name, and it will register it, and you get this command that you can run on your environment, which will deploy an agent and connect to TMC, and that's how you'll be able to pull information. So if we go back to here, I've already deployed this Kubernetes cluster here. So we've got just one node because I'm running on Docker Desktop. You can see all the namespaces that are deployed. So if I unhide here, you can see I've got a number of namespaces, which is kind of essentially a resource pool if you come from the vSphere world. So a number of different resources. Some of them are more from a management perspective, either from Tanzu, from the Kubernetes side. So if I click here, this is more what you would use from the resource pool from your compute and your applications. And you can see the various applications deployments I have built using Kubernetes. This one is the most recent one I deployed an hour ago, and I've got 3 pods, so essentially 3 containers running as part of this deployment in my default namespace. And there are a number of different settings. I haven't quite explored as much around policies, so to essentially put some restrictions around networking and security, or around the image, the container image for the workloads. But I will explore this in a different video. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.